What is up, casuals? Casual Ranger here, and today I want to talk about life after level 50 and Caldwell's silver and gold. For those of you that don't know, when you start a character, use Aldemary Dominion for example, your storyline takes place in your faction's part of Tamriel. So the Aldemary Dominion start War Dawn, and we work our way through Reaper's March, and then from there the story progresses into Cold Harbor, and then that is where you culminate at level 50. So, what after level 50, you say? Well, what they've implemented is it's called Caldwell's Silver and Caldwell's Gold. Now, it's different for each faction which order it does. And I'm just going to talk about the Aldemary Dominion. So, after you finish the storyline in the Aldemary Dominion and you finish Cold Harbor, you move on to, well, you go to the Harborage, where you speak to Caldwell, and he'll give you the option to experience the other two faction storylines. Now, I am not a very big fan of how it's set up, because it's not so much, hey, you're just going to continue a story to these parts. It's more like, he even says in his dialogue, now would you like to experience if you were a part of this faction? So it's not really linear, it's just more like a what if, which is going to change once one Tamriel is going to be implemented. Caldwell Silver and Gold are going to go away, and it's going to be more, linear, if you will. And I'm going to do a video about explaining one Tamriel later. So anyway, once you finish the main storyline, you move on to the the Ebonheart Pact, which is here, Morrowind and Skyrim, basically. And you do this main storyline there, which is great. This one's a great one. I'm not going to spoil any of the storylines for you guys. It's just a brief overview of how Gold and Silver works, and what to do after that. And then once you finish with the Ebonheart Pact, then you go back to the Harborage, where he'll give you the option to do the Daggerfell, the Daggerfell Covenant. Which is what I just finished with literally 5 minutes ago, and I'm about to do the quest turn-in now, so you guys can see that. This storyline, honestly, is my favorite of the three factions. It's great. I don't want to spoil it for you. I was going to do a video of me finishing the last quest there, but that's huge spoilers. Don't want to do that. So anyway, I just finished the last quest in Vankori, which took place here at Hall of Heroes, and then I was told to come back here and meet Caldwell in the Harborage in Ardon. So that's what I'm going to do.
Hello.
So that's where we're going to head to. Like I said, Gold and Silver is going to go away, and it's going to be once one Tamriel takes over, which also makes it so you don't have to stay in the Aldemary Dominion if you don't want to. You can branch out, because everything is going to scale. All of Tamriel will scale to whatever level you are, which is good. I'm excited for that. That is more of how Elder Scrolls games should be. So, alright, we're back here at the Harborage. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Now, I am going to show the quest dialogue that Caldwell has to say here. So if you don't want to have it spoiled, mute right now, and then I'll wink at you or something when the spoiler's over. And then after I turn this quest in, and then I'm kind of going to do a brief overview of the DLCs, and then I'm gonna jump right into what's going to be next, where I'm gonna head to next. I like to solo. Basically, I'm big on the solo content, all the quests. I do every quest in every zone. Alright, well, here's Caldwell.
Dear me, thrice the champion, is it? Bravo! Not the whole world, never the whole world, but quite a bit, yes. Now, I've got something for you for all your trouble.
Alright. Well, that's it. Not much of a spoiler on that. It's just you turning it in, so now I'm kind of done here. So what my plan is moving on from here is I want to bring you content and show you, because, the reviews of the Imperial City and Orsinium, and they're a few years old now. So I want to kind of bring you an up-to-date, and I want to experience them with you. This is my first time experience all this stuff. So in order of how the DLCs came out, we are going to start with, I'm sorry. We're going to start with the Imperial City, and that's where I'm going to head to, and I'm going to do the quests. Now, there's not, it's PvP oriented, but I'm going to go ahead and try to do the PvP part. I've already finished one district, which I was just testing myself out, and I'm moving on to into the next district, which is the Elven Gardens. I'm going to try to do all the PvE content without getting ganked. If I go flawlessly and I finish it, great. If not, I might just transition straight into doing Orsinium, which takes place in Hrothgar here. So, pros and cons about Caldwell's Gold and Silver. It's good. I like to experience both sides. I don't like how it's set up right now, but it's changing, so that's really not much of a con anyway. The pros of it is you get to experience all the sides. Good experience, especially if you like quests. If you're a lore buff, it's great for you. And some of the fights are pretty intense. So that's my take on Caldwell's Gold and Silver, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe, like, share. Check out my Twitter at @casual_ranger. I'm going to be trying to bring more content. Future videos to look forward to: Imperial City review, Orsinium review. Eventually I want to get to Thieves Guild and a Dark Brotherhood, but I'm doing everything in order, so it's going to take time. Videos in between that I'm going to do are just, small stuff. For new players, I'm going to be explaining how to use the dyes, brief overview of crafting, different things like that. So I hope you plan on sticking around, being a fan. Until next time, Casual Ranger, I'll see you in Tamriel.